Hey guys, Mr. Lloyd here, going to work with you on 3 of 3 for Tuesday, March 21st, 31st, excuse me. And we'll be doing these solutions here. So some factor puzzles to get us started. Here we've been given, looking at this column here, 20 and 45. I know that 20 and 45 are both multiples of the number 5, so 5 is our factor. 5 times what equals 45 must be 9. 5 times what equals 20 must be 4. And then I use those two. I use 9 times something gives me 63, so that something I determined was 7. Now I've got 7 times 4 gives me 28, and I'm done with that puzzle. Okay, 12 and 10, both multiples of the number 2. So 2 goes up here. 2 times what equals 12 must be 6. 2 times what equals 10 must be 5. 5 times what equals 35 must be 7. And finally, 7 times 6 gives me 42. Okay. Last one here, 48 and 56, I knew were multiples of 8. So 8 times what equals 48 must be 6. 8 times what equals 56 must be 7. Okay. Whoops, I goofed up. 8 times what equals 6. 8 times what equals 48 would have been 6. And then 6 times what equals 6 must be 1. Now I go 1 times 7 to give me 7. Okay, I skipped a step there in my explanation. All right. Factor puzzles for the proportion. So here we just turn 8 to 18 into 8, over 18 equals 35 over 45. This is simple cross multiplication. 8 times 45, A times 45 equals 45A. 18 times 35, 630. I need to do inverse operations or divide by 45, find out what A equals. So 630 divided by 45, and it gives me a value of 14. Okay, 15 to 12, turn it into a fraction. 15 over 12, turn this into a fraction. B over 28, cross multiply. 12b equals 420. B equals 420 divided by 12. Remember, we're doing inverse right now. 12 is multiplied by b. Here we're dividing by 12, so we're just doing the inverse of division. Okay, 15 over c equals 5 over 2. So cross multiplying, 15 times 2 is 30. C times 5 is 5c. 30 divided by 5 equals c, or c equals 6. Number 7. Alrighty, number 7. Let me just do a quick little zoom out. There we go. All right, well, my photo cut off a little bit of it. That's okay. Yesterday, a bakery made a total of 360 bagels. So again, as you can see in the margin here, I'm writing everything I've been given, 360. They packed them in bags of 6. Then they sold 45 bags. So I write sold equals 45 bags times 6 in each bag. I get a total of 270. How many bags were left? The equation should look like this. X for my unknown, or any variable works just fine. 360 total minus the sold portion, 270. I get an answer of 90 bagels being left over. Number 8, Al scored 250 points. As you can see here, I'm just using the margin to list what I know. Al equals 250. This was 25 more than Ben, so Ben is 250. That's Al's number, minus 25, and of course that equals 225. Kim scored twice as many points as Ben. So Ben had 225. Ken is twice as much, or 2 times as much. So Ken's was 450. The equation should just look like this. K equals 2 times 225. And of course the answer is 450. Okay. Last problem here for this review work. On Wednesday, I just used the variable W to represent Wednesday, M for Monday, T for Tuesday. Okay, so Wednesday, Felipe drove 150 miles. This was 3 times the distance he drove on Monday. So I'm going to stop right here. Before I continue to read, I'm just going to write that in mathematical terminology. So 150 divided by 3. That's his Wednesday value divided by 3. That gives me 50. And it was 40 more than he drove on Monday. Or excuse me, 40 more than he drove on Tuesday. So we have 150 minus 40, and we get a total value of 310. So the equation should look just like this, these numbers added together. Okay, that is all the time we have. I have 4 seconds left. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.